I see some people telling me that I should not equate Lagos to Nigeria because Lagos is not Nigeria. And you're absolutely right. I've actually criticized this mentality for such a long time. It's not fair to say that Nigeria is Lagos, and it's not fair to say Lagos is Nigeria, so I understand. But yes, I was in Nigeria and I was specifically in Lagos for an entire month. The point of that visit was for me to be in Lagos for 1 month and then be in Abuja for 1 month and then start making my way up to the north and then down to the east and then try to explore the east. But I was completely turned off. My stress began exactly 2 minutes into the border of Nigeria when I was going from Cotonou. Like I was almost arrested. They're trying to get a bribe of 1 million naira from me. The stress alone at the border is like, yo. And they seized my passports. They seized my U.S. passports. They seized my Nigerian passport. Both of my passports. They seized it. In just 2 minutes, I was still at the border. I'm like, But my point is, I'm talking specifically about the general Nigerian mentality. The general Nigerian mentality is disgusting, and I'm just keeping it all the way real. The thing about Lagos is that it has a lot more concentration of this mentality, and I've come to believe that it's worse with the Igbos. I've come to realize this, and I'm glad I'm not the only Igbo person who's gradually started to see this. And there's a deeper spiritual reason as to why it seems to be worse with the Igbos. But there's a huge concentration of lovelessness, apathy in Nigeria, but specifically in Lagos. It's worse in Lagos, but this still does not negate the fact that this is an all around mentality, all around Nigeria, in every corner of Nigeria you go to. I remember being in Lagos and thinking to myself, this is hell. And I don't mean metaphorically. This is literally hell. The lake of fire that the Bible talked about. This is it. Shout out to all the people who understand astral projection. I do not recommend you astral project, and if you have done that in the past, do not do that again. That will fuck you up. Through God who strengthens me, I will do an episode one day, or maybe even go live to break it down as to what has led me to conclude that Nigeria is literally hell. This has a lot to do with traveling between realms. Every single time you move from realm to realm, your being, your consciousness adjusts to that realm so that you can become one with that realm to help you maximize. This is why when you dream, you are out of this realm and things seem to make sense in your dream until you wake up and come back to this realm. Your mind readjusts to this realm and translates what you saw or what you experienced in the other realm, and it no longer makes any sense. But if you're lucid dreaming, you're able to see that translation in real time. And I know this sounds very crazy to some people, but to anyone who has truly astral projected, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I will do an episode someday to break this down, but trust me when I say this, Nigeria is not metaphorically hell, but literally hell. Uche, peace and love.